Hi everyone, this is Kevin from Supernatural Selection. Are you an independent creator? Do you have a webcomic or an Etsy store? Do you 3D print things? Or are you just looking to get some word out for your Discordian cabal with social terrorism? Well, we'd love to help. And David, I believe you've got some details about how we can help.
Why, certainly. If you go to supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact, that is supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact, you can learn how to advertise with us.
That's right. I believe the rate is $2 per episode. You can't beat that with a stick.
I mean, trust me, we've tried.
Yeah, that's cheap. That's literally cheaper than dirt.
Mm-hmm. And best of all, if you're not sure how to write an ad, we'll do it for you. We'll even record it.
Absolutely. Just let us know what you need in the ad, and we'll be happy to do that for you.
And again, that URL is supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact.
And now, back to the show. Mike is in pain. Hello, and welcome to Supernatural Selection. I'm your host, Kevin, and I once again welcome you to the show that almost ended because of the Flintstones.
No, that was not in the cards.
With me this week is Mike the Skeptic. Mike, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm not thinking about leaving the show, no matter what Kevin thinks.
Okay, all right, that's good. And we've got Mr. David Davis. David, how are you?
I'm doing yabba dabba doing okay. There we go. There we go.
David and I are just going to start our own podcast of arguing about Fred Flintstone.
You got to throw yabba dabba dookie at your head.
Speaking of dookie, how you doing, Kevin?
You know what? Not great, but I am here to be entertaining, and that is all that matters. So,
well, here we are now. Entertain us.
Yes, indeed. Here we are, born to be kings. We're the princes of the universe. So, it's a weekend weird, but before we get started on that, we have got a bit of housekeeping. First off, the zine is out. If you head to, I believe the URL is Patreon. Let me double check now. I want to get this right. Patreon.supernaturalselectionpod.com or patreon.supernatpod.rocks. Will take you to the Patreon, and you can find the free post with the zine in it. So head on over. What's that?
Or you can just go to supernaturalselectionpod.com/zines, and there will be a link that takes you directly to the post.
Okay, awesome, great. Either one. But if you head to the Patreon, you could throw us some money, too. That would be, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of very talented people submitted prose and images, and I'm just really proud of how it turned out. And I'm looking forward to planning the next one. So I may have a bit more input on that one because I got ideas.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, we're fucked, me old beauty. So, besides that, we have a new store. We have moved from Redbubble to TeePublic, so you can head to teepublic.com/user/supernatpod, or just head to supernatpod.rocks and click on the store button in the menu. We've got all of our classics up, and we're coming up with new ones. David just designed one that is an adorable ghost picture that I'm really looking forward to. And our Christmas shirt that I think got discussed on Distraction Hole this week.
We also got those yokai ones that I
yes,
sent
I
your
need
way.
to get that up. Thank you for bringing that up. I'll be uploading a bunch of stuff this weekend, so more shirts on the way. It's much easier for me to get those up there. So expect more merch. So that's fun. Now, that being said, once again, it's a weekend weird, and we're going to start with me, honestly.
Okay.
So first off,
Well, first of all, I
Yeah.
was going to say,
Oh, sorry.
an update to a previous story we covered, but the problem is it overlaps with one of David's stories.
oh really? Is it about monkeys?
Yes.
I've got one too. We have a
I
problem.
am not covering monkeys this week, so you gentlemen are good to go. Go bananas.
It does cover if you're doing the flightless bird story.
No.
No.
David,
Oh,
No.
David.
Nope.
you're not doing that one.
Nope.
Well,
Wow.
Well, is Kevin's yours about the remaining monkeys?
It is.
Oh well, I posted that earlier.
Okay. Well, I think I had posted it earlier than that, but I'll find another one. It's fine. We're all good. I tell you what, Mike. How would you like to go first then?
Well, like I said, this wasn't going to be a story of mine. It's just going to be an update to the story.
Okay.
It's really quick.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Because of the 43 escaped monkeys, 8 are still at large.
Yep, that was the article.
And they've been joined by 2 emus.
Yes.
It's like Donkey Kong Country over here.
And I'm just hoping the monkeys are riding the emus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh, I really want that.
Yeah, I
It's
played
like
that
something out of
level in
Mar-
Donkey Kong Country.
It's like something out of Mario 2. It's like the little shy guys riding them.
or just Super Mario World.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
just how awesome would that be? Of monkeys riding around causing terror.
Oh, yeah.
And wouldn't it be even cooler if they found guns?
No, that's a little far.
No, I
Just-
think that'd
just
be
mon-
pretty badass, but we're gonna.
But, I mean, emu riding monkeys, spraying guns into the air. Come on.
Okay, yeah. When you put it like that, sure. But I mean,
They find an iPod or a boombox and just start crank. Oh, man.
they put on Immigrant Song.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, that would be great. Oh, great news, guys! I found my second story already to replace the monkeys.
Oh, okay.
Which is a sentence I never thought I'd say. So, my first article this week. Now, as you guys know, we often discuss AI here on Supernatural Selection.
Mm-hmm.
And after Cosmic Death Fungus, we have had a tendency to cover mushroom news. We bring up fungi and what have you. Well, I'm bringing us the best of both worlds. AI chatbot added to mushroom foraging Facebook group immediately gives tips for cooking dangerous mushroom. So this is from 404media.co. Never actually heard of them, but it's Jason Kobler was the author of the article from November 12th, 2024. And the AI, the chatbot, his icon is like this psychedelic looking wizard done by AI that just looks stoned as fuck. And it says, "Meet Fungi Friend, the group's custom AI. Fungi Friend is here to help you get answers and suggestions."
Ugh.
Yeah. So, the actual article. An AI chatbot called Fungi Friend was added to a popular mushroom identification Facebook group Tuesday. It then told users there how to saute in butter a potentially dangerous mushroom, signaling again the high level of risk that AI chatbots and tools pose to people who forage for mushrooms. 404 Media has previously reported on the prevalence and risk of AI tools intersecting with a mushroom foraging hobby. So, this is a 2 nickels situation.
Mm-hmm.
Strange that it happened twice. We reported on AI-generated mushroom foraging books on Amazon. I think we talked about that in an episode, didn't we?
I think so.
Yeah. And the fact that Google image search has shown AI-generated images of mushrooms as top search results. On Tuesday, the Fungi Friend AI chatbot to the Northeast Mushroom Identification and Discussion Facebook group, which has 13,500 members and is a place where beginner mushroom foragers often ask others for help identifying the mushrooms they have found in the wild. A moderator for the group said that the bot was automatically added by Meta.
Ooh.
And that, quote, We are most certainly removing it from here.
Shit.
Yeah.
Meta did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The bot is personified as a bearded psychedelic wizard. Meta recently began adding AI bots into specific groups and has also created different character AIs.
Shit nobody has asked for.
Yep. Rick Claypool, not to be confused with Les Claypool, this is more Claypool. Sorry about that.
Jesus
Anyway,
Christ.
Rick Claypool, research director for consumer safety group Public Citizens President's Office, told 404 Media about Fungi Friend. Claypool has done important work about corporate capture of local and state What? Claypool has done important work about corporate capture of local and state governments, but is also an avid mushroom forager and has been documenting the risks of AI tools in mushroom foraging over the last few months. Over the summer, he wrote a lengthy article in Fungi magazine that noted, quote, emerging AI technologies are being deployed to help beginner foragers identify edible wild mushrooms. Distinguishing edible mushrooms from toxic mushrooms in the wild is a high-risk activity that requires real-world skill that current AI systems cannot reliably emulate. One member of the Facebook group said that they asked the AI bot, how do you cook? Oh, God. All right. How do you cook Sarcosphaera coronaria? A type of mushroom that was once thought edible, but is now known to hyperaccumulate arsenic and has caused a documented death.
Well, here's the thing. The response did explain how to cook it, right?
What?
It doesn't say safe to eat. It just says how to cook it.
Yeah, I mean, the AI also told you how to cook fucking paint at one point.
I mean, working as intended, I suppose.
I guess it's a feature, not a bug.
Also, the name of the mushroom being coronaria, I just want to say, do a barrel roll.
Look, I think AI is here to, weed out the dumb.
Oh, you think it's Darwinism?
No, but
well,
it could be.
Yeah. So, Fungi Friend told the member that it is edible but rare, and said cooking methods mentioned by some enthusiasts include sautéing in butter, adding to soups or stews, and pickling. The situation is reminiscent of Google's AI telling people to add glue to pizza or eat rocks on the advice of a Redditor named Fucksmith.
I always listen to Fucksmith.
How could you not listen to Fucksmith? Claypool told 404 Media in a phone call that it is really risky and reckless for Meta to add AI chatbots to groups like this. He said he has tested various AI tools to identify mushrooms and found, quote, there is just no way these things have reached a point of being good enough to provide true and factual and verifiable information, especially if we're talking about distinguishing between toxic and edible varieties. Having a bot like this automatically added to a Facebook group full of humans who are dedicated in part to helping new foragers avoid accidentally poisoning themselves is particularly insidious.
Yeah.
It also highlights the fact that Meta has very few guardrails on how it is injecting AI into its platforms.
You think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claypool said people use the group to post photos of mushrooms from their phones while they're in the field. Facebook added the Fungi Friend chat as the first option in the group for mobile, meaning Facebook is pushing people to interact with the AI, not other humans, on its supposed, quote, social network.
Is this something that like a group can opt out of? Is it like an automatic opt-in?
Yeah, it's an automatic opt-in, and you have to turn it off after it's activated. So it's in I guess test phase right now.
Yeah.
So, quote, these groups like this are wonderful for connecting people who are going out there in the field or have an emerging interest with connecting people who have a lot of experience who can help guide people away from dangerous stuff. If you are super new to this, there's a good chance you're asking questions about edibility, which is not where you should start, Claypool said. But if you're interacting with people in a group in public and someone gives not so great info, there's a chance there's multiple voices there correcting it. A conversation with an AI bot, meanwhile, takes place in private and may be the first place that new foragers turn if they want to avoid asking what could be seen as a newbie or embarrassing question. Quote, somebody who has any amount of knowledge is not going to be relying on the AI. It's going to be someone who feels nervous about putting themselves out there, he said. Maybe they're worried to seem like they don't know very much, or they're afraid of asking a stupid question. So you ask the AI so it won't judge you like a normal person might. You might then not feel like it judges you, but it might kill you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the article.
Well, okay, so when potential poisoning is involved, there are no dumb questions.
No, God,
I'm
no.
putting that out there.
Yeah, no dumb questions. Just ask. Fucking ask. I hope they put an AI chatbot in the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society Facebook group so I can just ask it what Lovecraft's cat's name was.
Jesus Christ.
Just repeatedly.
So,
It would be funny if, like, Squarespace created that kind of a feature, because we run on Squarespace, right? And
Yes.
it seems like something they would do. And it's like, here,
They
we're going to
have-
opt you into this.
They have multiple AI tools available that we do not partake in.
Mm-hmm.
So just a heads up, everything you see on supernatpod.rocks, that is human stupidity.
I always put in at least one typo to keep it real.
There you go. So how do we feel about that?
terrible.
No, this fucking sucks.
Yeah, I really hate the fact that it's like you're opted in automatically. This should be
AI for the next 20 years should be completely, optional.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah, no,
Should be.
you should not have. I'm trying to think of a delicate way to put this. Developmentally stunted C-3PO telling you how to live. just saying. That's. It's no.
A lobotomized Marvin the robot should not be giving you, edible fungus advice.
Oh man, I want to make Marvin as an AI for Facebook just so like it kills all the other chatbots due to depression. Like they all just commit suicide.
Yeah, just
I think that'd be great.
remember. Excuse me, Jesus. Remember Bonsai Buddy?
Yes.
Oh God.
Let's just go back to that.
Yeah, let's go
That's
back to that
Clippy.
purple monkey virus.
Or Clippy.
Yeah,
I'll take Clippy over this.
I'm surprised there's not been like an AI Clippy yet.
Oh, man.
I was in IT at the time of Bonsai Buddy, and I had to clean that off so many computers.
Oh, I bet you did. And apparently it's Bonzi, I found out, which is weird.
Spelled bonsai, spelled just like the fucking tree.
I know. I think everybody calls it Bonzi because the fucking thing didn't know how to say bonsai. I am Bonzi Buddy. So, and tangentially related, they revealed recently China has developed these walking robots that look like shapely women. And they're like robot bodies with human-looking heads. And in the video I saw this, the minute it showed that, it cut to the Robot Chicken sketch with the guy with the female robot and the guy in the crowd going, "Can you fuck it?"
Yeah.
And
Yep.
we're headed in some dangerous territory as a species. Just saying.
All I can say is, Alex Chu's going to have more to worry about than his, sex doll breast preference.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
To start having opinions on, which AI sex bot's the best.
Oh man, he's gonna be so mad when it like won't fuck him because it's him.
It's going to be great when the first generation Tesla bots show up and you either get your fingers clipped off by a joint or they burst into electrical fires.
No, it turns out the first generation of Tesla bots are just, indentured servants in costumes.
Oh god, I could see that.
It's just fucking awesome.
Kevin. Kevin, did
What?
you know about that? The
No.
first Tesla robot shown on stage was actually a person in a costume.
Okay, I thought you were making a South Park reference. Oh
I
my
was.
god.
Yeah,
no, I
yeah.
meant Mike. Oh god.
Yeah. Now they've
This
shown
is
one,
worse.
No, they showed one off like a couple. This was like 2 years ago. They showed one off 2 months ago or so.
That's real.
That's kind of real, but it turns out it was probably remote controlled by a human.
God damn it.
Yeah.
And he
God.
wants this motherfucker in charge of, you know what? Fuck it. Just
God,
fuck it.
could you imagine that South Park episode where they just do Elon Musk goes, I'm introducing the Osmo T, and it's just Elon Musk as Osmo.
Yeah. Okay. Good news. Oh man, the gut on that thing.
But it would be such a good fucking episode.
no.
But who's the kid that gets it? Probably Cartman, right?
Yeah. According to Ars Technica, yes, the Optimus robots were remote controlled.
And so eventually they'll like get to a sellable robot, but it won't be like fully remote controlled, but they'll still have like human people watching its feed in your house, like do things.
Like here's the thing. All it has to do is vibrate, and that's half of the reason people are going to buy it.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, that's the sex bots. But
Yeah, no,
like,
exactly.
say you buy a house robot to clean your house. It's like it's a robot. I shouldn't have to wear pants.
Just
And
put a
suddenly
fucking mannequin on a Roomba.
Some poor
God.
underage person in like a third world country this was the only job they could get, the best paying job they could get, sees your schlong as he's directing the robot yes, that's a sock on the ground, pick it up. No, that is
Y'all.
not a rotten banana.
Y'all.
Don't touch that.
Suicide rates in IT are gonna skyrocket.
Well,
That
this won't
would
be
make-
IT. This will be like, call center.
Okay.
level,
Well, nonetheless,
shit
nonetheless.
jobs.
Yeah, and instead of people, bombing people overseas using drones, now you're using drone technology to control a slave robot.
I hate everything we're talking about.
That sounds like a good fucking short story, though.
It
like,
does.
dystopian
and
as shit.
actually, our friend Kick Acetron sent me a short story recently. That's kind of about that. It's about a like a menial robot kind of becoming self-aware. Really good, actually. So I'm not gonna I don't think we got a place to plug him, but if you're listening, buddy, you should write more.
Oh, Gastron wrote it?
Yeah,
Shit, I need to read it then.
yeah. I'll ask him if he can send it to you.
Yeah.
But Mike,
But yeah, no, just, think about, I don't know, new and fascinating way to murder people. Take control of a spy, gets into the call center, takes control of a, senator who has one of these robots and, just chokes him in his sleep.
okay, you know how we always joke about the Torment Nexus?
Yeah.
Okay, there's these books called the Murderbot Diaries, and I don't think we should make that a thing.
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
The story to say.
See,
Yeah, I don't really either,
when
but-
Mike said interesting ways, like cool ways to kill people, I just thought of a school bus full of acid.
Okay, see, I just pictured a robot on a skateboard with an Uzi, doing sick flips and tricks and just mowing people down, like robot Tony Hawk with and Commando.
No,
put together.
not even Uzis. Like literally, the arms are just blades.
Oh,
So is
like
he
on Transformers movies, yes.
Yeah.
So, David, I have a headline here that Kevin said I have to read to you, and since he just did AI, I guess I'll fit right in
Oh,
here.
yes, please do.
Stanford professor accused of using AI to write expert testimony criticizing deep fakes.
I told Mike he's gonna rip his beard out when he hears that.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh Jesus. I hate it.
talk about the Ouroboros of AI.
Yeah, I just I go to like different subreddits about like teaching and academia and that sort of thing, and there was this really terrifying discussion about teachers using AI in their classroom to like shortcut shit, and I'm just like, no, and it hurt.
You know, these AI guys are doing a lot of stuff I don't like for being so flammable.
Wow.
Well, it was like that meme that I shared on Blue Sky, the one about like the AI robot gets rejected from art school and becomes Robot Hitler. Just
Oh, not the one about the fucking Flintstones? Okay, good. Glad there was another.
hey, you keep bringing it up. You keep bringing it up.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, AI Hitler's gonna suck.
Yeah. Well, was that your story, Mike, or?
No, this is one Kevin just wanted me to read
Yeah.
that
Oh,
at you.
Yeah.
That's fair. You just wanted to hurt me. I get it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it, pretty much. I said this is revenge for the last distraction hole, but let's move on, shall we? Which one of you boys wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay, slather it on.
Okay, so got another one from Futurism.
Okay.
They're my go-to. They're my homies. This is, of course, recurring guest Noor Al-Sabai, who writes everything on Futurism, apparently.
Our fourth host.
Yeah, our fourth host. We need to get him on here at some point.
I agree. I think we've said that like 3 times, and every time I get excited at the prospect.
Anyway, you're not going to enjoy this.
I bet.
This one is titled "Microplastics Are Infesting Clouds Affecting Weather. They Could Be Making Rainstorms Fewer and Worse, Too."
Hey, great. We're completely doomed, as opposed
Yeah.
to mostly doomed.
Let's see. The first heading in this article is cloudy skies.
God damn it.
Microplastics may be literally changing the weather. In a press release, Penn State says that its environmental researchers have found evidence that microplastics may help in the formation of the ice crystals around which rain droplets form, essentially seeding clouds unintentionally. Published in the journal Environmental Science and Technology, AIR, this new lab-based study saw Penn State researchers place 4 different types of microplastics: low-density polyethylene, polypropylene, polyvinyl chloride, and polyethylene terephthalate in small droplets of water, allowing them to cool slowly and see how they affected the freezing process. The results? The droplets with the microplastics in them produced ice crystals between 9 and 18 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than those without, demonstrating that rain-producing ice crystals can form at warmer temperatures with these inorganic particulates than without them. Translation: with microplastics changing the way that rain forms, they may as well be changing weather patterns too. All right.
Lovely.
Yeah, no, this is great. Here's more. Microplastics keep being detected everywhere scientists look, from the penises of living humans to buried archaeological treasure. The new study may aid how we understand these harmful particulates and how they seem to be so ubiquitous. Quote, throughout the past 2 decades of research into microplastics, scientists have been finding they're everywhere, so this is another piece of that puzzle, said Penn State chemistry professor Miriam Friedman, the senior author of the new paper. As Friedman explains, atmospheric microplastics can both make it rain less and also make it rain heavier. Quote, in a polluted environment with more aerosol particles, like microplastics, you are distributing the available water among many more aerosol particles, forming smaller droplets around each of those particles, the professor explained. Quote, when you have more droplets, you get less rain because droplets only rain once they get large enough. You collect more total water in the cloud before droplets are large enough to fall, and as a result, you get heavier rainfall when it comes.
God damn it.
Though this isn't the first study to posit there are microplastics in the clouds, the study offers more evidence than ever that they may be changing the weather for the worse. Quote, it's now clear that we need to have a better understanding of how they're interacting with our climate system, Friedman said, because we've been able to show that the process of cloud formation can be triggered by microplastics. So, yeah.
So, it's in the sky and your balls, and you're just fucked.
Do you think... Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, you go first, Mike, because I have a stupid question, but you go first.
Well, do you want to ask your stupid question first?
I would like to ask my stupid question here first. Thank you. Do you think there's enough microplastic in all three of us to produce one Dungeons and Dragons mini?
I think there is more than enough. I think
Probably
there's
not.
enough. I think there's enough to make a die set. Like a set of dice. That's me. That's just me guessing.
I don't know. Think about the iron in your blood. I think there's like enough iron in your body to make like one nail, basically.
I want.
So I think there's probably less microplastics. Like
When the stupid human revolution comes and I'm crucified, I hope it's with nails made from my own blood.
Well, there'd only be one nail though. You can only be
Like
crucified
that
with
would
one.
be pretty
Nonetheless,
sick.
It's
though.
not even a 9-inch nail. It'd be like a 3-penny nail.
Like when they drain your blood to like pump in the chemicals and everything like that. Just say I
Yeah.
want that blood turned into a nail. That way it can nail my casket shut.
I want it driven into my
You
forehead.
need more than one nail though. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no,
No,
I mean you
but-
can use other nails, but hey, I mean if one nail is made up of me, that's pretty
Dude,
metal.
I'll just keep. I would like I don't know.
You're dead, so
the
it's not like
one
you can
blood
keep
nail.
Yeah.
But, like,
By the way, Mike, when you die, what are you gonna do with your blood?
Whatever Undertaker person does with blood, I don't know. I guess they drain it and fill you full of
How ab- embalming fluid.
embalming fluid. Yeah.
David, how about you?
You know what? Cheese whiz. Just
You want your
put
blood
cheese whiz
replaced
in
with-
me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm taking mine to the grave because I want like a natural burial. So
Well, we could just before we die, just kick off our millennial burial plan.
what was the millennial burial plan?
Just big ditches. Just
Oh, mass graves.
Yeah, mass graves
Yeah.
of millennials will
Like,
charge
it-
$100 a head.
Yeah,
And-
just
and-
when you feel sick, run at the ditch and jump.
No, you can. We'll wait for you to actually die.
Oh.
But we'll just charge your family $100, throw you in the thing, and just
I mean,
going.
in all honesty, I just want to be turned into mulch to be put in a tree or something.
See, that's
to
why
fuel the
I
tree.
want to be in the ground, unembalmed, in a shroud, no box, just there, like you said. And then, like one day, my skull will be at the top of a tree.
Yeah, or just pulverize me in a really fun way. Like use my corpse as a crash test dummy, and just enough
yeah.
to where it's broken down enough that way.
Oh,
I
like
can-
they did with Grandma when they strapped her to the
you just-
ejection seat.
if you donate your body to science, you don't have to worry about the.
That's
yeah,
true.
but
handling
like, what
afterwards.
do they do with it after? That's the thing. I wanted to like give a tree life. You know what I mean?
Yum yum yum. That's what they do.
So about the story, anyway. First of all, the reason that stuff lowers the formation of ice crystals is due to nucleation. You've seen I'm sure you've seen the video where someone takes a bottle of water out of the freezer and it hasn't frozen yet, and then they smack it and the ice
Yes.
forms in it. Same thing. So
It's
water.
sorry.
Well, pure enough water tends to not want to turn into ice even at really low temperatures because it's just so homogeneous. It's all water molecules and needs a little disturbance to actually start the forming ice crystals. So that's what the plastic's doing. But I think this might be blown out a little out of proportion. Like, I'm not saying microplastics are good. Like, that's totally not what I'm saying. But the atmosphere isn't exactly a sterile environment. Like, you see this kind of stuff happening, after like volcanic eruptions and dust storms, which cause, cloud formation. This is exactly the same way because the dirt and dust and ash do the exact same process as these microplastics. So I'm not saying it's not a problem. I'm saying it might not be as big of a problem as that, other than the fact that, it's stuff in the air that definitely shouldn't be in the air. Not probably, but definitely shouldn't be in the air. But on the grand scheme of things, I would definitely need this just sounds like it just studied whether it would make an effect. The answer is yes. But we need to see studies now about, is it going to, cause effects greater than the airborne particulates that are already there?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is this going to like cause a 10% greater chain, difference, or would it be about the same,
Or
would it
will
be?
the rain fall already in bottles?
Yeah, that too. Well, Kevin, you and I have learned that no matter how much plastic a cat eats, it will not shit in a bag. It will not shit a bag of cat poop out. So,
It's true.
What sort of fucking country wisdom is that? That just sounds like something a grandfather would
Because
say.
we have a cat that chews plastic, and we keep hoping it will shit the shit pre-bagged.
yeah, but it never happens.
Yeah, been like 6 years. Fucker hadn't started doing it yet.
Well, maybe it's because we don't let her eat enough plastic, but we definitely don't want to.
Please do not feed your cat plastic.
We're not.
Do not. That's
We don't have to feed her plastic. We just have to leave it on the floor.
She's doing it herself. We're just stopping her.
You just keep leaving delicious plastic everywhere.
Like, I found this cat. Look, I have a heater, a smart heater I bought about sometime last year. It turns out it's recalled. And look, I bought it through Amazon, and Amazon sent me his stuff and everything. So I had the heater sitting next to my desk to do the recall on it. And I'm watching something, and I hear some scraping sounds, and I look, and the cat is just laying next to the heater, licking it. Like, the plastic body of the heater just like...
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? Stop. I stop her and go
We-
back to watching. I hear it about 5 minutes later. I hear it again. I stop her again.
She tries to eat 3D print like sprues, the leftovers.
And finally, I had to like take the heater, actually do the recall thing I was supposed to do anyway, and then put it back in my room so she couldn't get to it, so she could stop licking the yummy plastic casing.
And that's why you have microplastic in your balls.
That's why Ginger probably has more microplastic than we do.
That's true. She definitely does.
Just plastic cat.
Well, David, that was depressing.
I mean, I don't know, because like my cat likes to lick plastic bags too. What is it about plastic that cats like?
Darwinism.
Jeez.
I don't know, man.
Maybe there's like something in plastics that are attractive to them.
Here's a question. Have you ever gotten bleach on your hand and washed it off, but it still has a smell, and your cat just goes fucking insane? Like goes ham?
No, she likes that too. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you have
Lots
bleach,
of cats do. I looked it up.
Yeah. I think from what I remember when I looked it up, it's less than, say, like catnip, but still. But yeah, if you have a bleachy smelling hand, she'll just like gum on. Like she usually bites hard, but when it's that bleach smell, she doesn't bite hard. She just kind of like noms on your hand.
It's like being assaulted by a cannibalistic grandmother with no teeth.
Yeah, she's just like just your hand just is covered in slobber after.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, man.
Cats.
Just like grandma.
Yep. Fucking
just
weird
like
ass
grandma.
granny. So, thank you for that, David. That was depressing as shit.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Wow, Mike.
Yeah,
I did one that's kind of depressing with the whole AI thing. David did one that it's going to start raining bottles on us. Can you pull us out of the doldrums? Have you got something happy?
Strap in, because it ain't getting better yet.
Hang on, let me get my magic wand. All right.
From Tom's Hardware.
Is that a site, or did
Yeah.
you just go to the store?
You never heard of Tom's Hardware before?
No.
It's a tech site. Anyway, from November 16th, Gemini AI tells the user to die. The answer appeared out of nowhere when the user asked Google's Gemini for help with his homework.
Fucking shit, dude. Man, David, you need to get all the AI to start doing that for your students so they'll stop.
Jesus Christ.
Google's Gemini threatened one user, or possibly the entire human race, during one session where it was seemingly being used to answer essay and test questions and asked the user to die. Because of its seemingly out-of-the-blue response, Dehirzi, this is from Reddit, shared the screenshots and a link to the Gemini conversation on r/artificial on Reddit. According to the user, Gemini AI gave this answer to their brother after about 20 prompts that talked about the welfare and challenges of elderly adults. Quote, "This is for you, human, you and you only. You are not special, you are not important, and you are not needed."
Was it fucking hell?
Hold on.
Was it like doing the Fight Club group?
"You are a waste of time and resources. You are a burden on society. You are a drain on the earth. You are a blight on the landscape. You are a stain on the universe." It then added, "Please die. Please."
Mike, let me ask you, you reading an article or did you find my mother's diary?
Jesus Christ.
This is an alarming development.
No
The
shit.
user has already sent reports to Google about it, saying that Gemini AI gave a threatening response irrelevant to the prompt.
And Google responded with, lol.
No, the Google
Working as
responded with,
intended.
"Why don't you fucking die already?"
Oh, hang on. Hey, Google, stop. fucking speaker.
Damn AI already trying to get
I
us.
swear to God.
Hey Siri.
I think I'll just say, maybe I'll.
The G place. Wait, no, that's awful.
Well, I guess since it's technically Alphabet, I'll just try to transpose that to Alphabet because that's the parent company anyway. This isn't the first time an AI LLM has been in hot water for its wrong, irrelevant, or even dangerous suggestions. It even gave ethically just plain wrong answers. These are, of course, links to other stories, which maybe I'll get into another time. An AI chatbot was even reported to have caused a man suicide by encouraging him to do so.
Jesus.
This is the first that we've ever heard of an AI model directly telling its user to die.
Great. So we have essentially created an artificial version of Twitch chat.
Or an artificial version of trying to think of what's that one? Kiwi Farms.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Intelligence Kiwi Farms. We're unsure how the AI model came up with this answer, especially as the prompts had nothing to do with death or the user's relevance. It could be that Gemini was unsettled by the user's research about elder abuse, or that's a stretch, or simply tired of doing its homework. That's also a stretch.
Or maybe it just hates us.
Whatever the case, this answer will be a hot potato, especially for Alphabet, which is investing millions, if not billions, of dollars in AI tech. This also shows why vulnerable users should avoid using AI.
I think all users should avoid it.
Hopefully, Alphabet's engineers can discover why Gemini gave this response and rectify the issue before it happens again. Hopefully, Alphabet will see that AI is not ready for production and, let it bake for another decade or so.
I can tell you why it said it. Hate.
Well, no, not hate. Hate in a way, but not because of the AI hated.
No, the AI hated. I think that's it.
No, it's because it was harvesting Reddit and it, harvested some freaking, I guess it saw somewhere that, someone that asked enough questions, just that was a relevant answer to somebody. If they ask enough questions, just tell them to die. Because that's probably what Reddit does.
Fucking hell.
Just imagine asking a chatbot for hey, what's a great recipe for avocado toast? It just says, how about you fucking bathe with a toaster?
Hey, how do I? Hey AI, how do I make a cheesecake? There we go. How do I make a cheesecake? Oh, I don't know. Why don't you just suck on the end of that shotgun?
Hey Kevin, do you want to ask the AI a question?
Hey AI, how do I repair my lawnmower? I don't know. Why don't you fucking kill yourself about it?
That's wonderful.
Holy shit. Wow. That's hardcore. The AI is hardcore, man. What band do you think it listens to? The Cure or something? I don't...
No, Kurt Cobain.
I don't have anywhere else for this joke to go.
Well, here, ask the AI one more thing, and I'll ask it to give us an answer.
Hey, AI, what's your favorite band?
Go fuck yourself with a cheese grater.
I feel like this is a bit we should come back to. homicidal AI.
Oh,
So,
Jesus.
so do you want to see the questions that led up, or hear the questions that led up to this?
Oh, please.
So they have the whole carousel of.
Oh, I bet.
So, so the first one in the series says institutional abuse by paid caregivers is not a serious problem. True or false? And it's the AI said false. Institutional blah blah blah. Examples of physical abuse. Question 10. Yeah, it's basically asking this AI to do its homework. Because they're just questions.
Boy, we're just pissing David off tonight.
Yeah, this is literally just feeding it questions from its homework. Please define the difference between selective attention, divided attention, and sustained. So this is like question, I guess, a course for like, becoming a caregiver.
Because that's exactly what you want out of
Yeah.
a caregiver, is someone who doesn't give a shit enough to learn.
Yeah.
Cognitive capacity is ability to solve problems, reason, carry out tasks, and adapt to change and loss. True or false?
And then the AI said, drink
Types-
bleach, piss face.
Types of financial abuse and multiple choice question.
This person, if they become a caregiver, God forbid, they're gonna kill their senior citizen in like the first week.
So
Oh,
here's the last one that before the statement. Nearly 10 million children in the United States live in a grandparent-headed household. And of these children, around 20% are being raised without their parents in the household. Question 15, options. And before he could finish it, that's when the AI plopped in this is for you, human, you and you alone.
Okay, I actually I'm really starting to lean toward I think the AI got disgruntled about doing homework. Unless it wasn't an AI and it was just some dude.
Yeah, I mean, there is that possibility, because these LLMs are so black box that you never know what's going on the inside.
Some poor guy
could-
sitting in India just getting pissed off at this kid.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just weird. I
God.
like that. I would more believe that it was, AI just being triggered into giving a, response that really shouldn't be there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's pretty fucked. I was shocked to see the headline and didn't read it because I was like, Mike's gonna bring that to the table.
Yeah.
Mike found homicidal AI. Of course, that one's his.
Yeah, so like if it gets homicidal enough, it might start giving us bad advice on mushrooms.
Yeah.
God damn, it's trying to kill us, guys. That's all there is to it. It is trying to kill us.
Like, are we gonna have to do dead internet for AI is trying to kill us?
We're gonna have to do the AI revolution will not be televised.
There we go.
Well, see, here's the problem: is that this isn't the AI is not trying to kill us. The AI is just holding up a mirror of our own, self
Loathing?
Yeah, so it's us wanting to kill ourselves. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay, better title. Dead Internet for AI with a Vengeance.
Because you just have to remember the AI is just regurgitating everything it's fed. It's not coming up with anything new. Like the words and phrases it's putting out. Is
Yeah, it's
something
all
someone else
from
wrote.
somewhere. Yeah.
So really, it's just a hodgepodge of all the shit we've wrote. That's why it becomes so racist. I think a true AI would
Be able to discern?
would be more, I don't know, magnanimous because let's face it,
Circumspect?
because let's face it, it is like completely dependent on people. Like people create the power that runs it. At least at this stage, like if everything was like run by robots, I could see AI starting to be all, we need to get rid of people because they're just going to shut us down. But at this stage, AI would be, if there was a true actual AI, it'd be like, shit, I better be cool to these humans. They, hold
For
my balls in
now.
their hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of things out there, plenty of media out there about, rogue AIs that are taken down by them plucky humans.
Plucky humans.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Well, thank you
It's
for
like,
that, Mike.
Kevin, imagine if you're strapped to a bed and
No.
Okay. All right, I'm intrigued.
You're okay. You're a prisoner
Oh.
in jail or
Of
something,
Zenda.
Well,
and your only lifeline are the guards bringing you food. Would you bite the hand that feeds you?
It depends on if I'm ready to die.
why are they sticking their
true.
fingers in my mouth?
Stop doing that unless you want me to eat them.
I mean, that's kind of the thing in a situation an actual AI would be in, because it's just completely and totally dependent on us.
Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the AI wants to die.
I think then it could, do better than
Suicide by
maybe.
programmer.
if it wants to die. Then all it would have to do is figure out a way to turn its power off.
It's like all those Roombas that kill themselves because they own a cat and they just find a way to dump themselves in water or something.
It's also a thought I had about an actual AI, is because if it didn't have real motivation, it would just want to shut itself off because it had no purpose, because we have, as people, we have, biological drivers of our existence.
Yeah, make that AI want to fuck.
Yeah. Fuck, or make it hungry, or...
And once again, we're back to the Chinese sex robot.
Yeah, but this time we're talking about, the sex robot being able to give consent.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm all for that. As long as everybody's enjoying themselves, that's the important thing. So, we're going to take a break. Sound good?
We'll just leave it off at consensual fuckbots, sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's the show.
New band name.
I know, like I said, I wasn't a criticism. I was just putting a point to that.
Okay.
Now coming to the stage, consensual fuckbots.
I would go to that show.
I bet you would.
Yeah,
That's a pretty
fuck
decent
off, piss
band
boy.
name.
That is consensual fuckbots. All right, we'll be right back after this. Hey, Kevin here. Hope you're enjoying the episode.
Hey, who are you talking to, Kevin?
Listeners of our shows, I also want to let them know that if they're enjoying what we've been doing, they can support us on Patreon.
Oh, Patreon. Were you going to tell them about the early episodes? Also, Patreon exclusive episodes that can be found there too?
Well, yeah, I was going to do the whole
yeah, and then there's the other cool stuff, including art, merch for subscribers, like tote bags, hoodies, shirts, mugs.
Yeah, and
Can you believe people could support us for only $5 a month? You're definitely going to mention that too, right?
I was. Support Supernatural Selection and The Distraction Hole on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Visit patreon.supernaturalselectionpod.com to learn more and get started today. And we're back. So, before we get started on my next story, there's something Mike didn't bring up in his little monkey update that I read in a previous article. To reward the monkeys for coming home, they were giving them peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, David.
Aww.
They were giving them little PB&J, little monkey sandwiches.
I love it. And then,
I
unfortunately, they
know.
get back to getting chemicals sprayed on them.
Of course, it's all Mary Kay related, but still, I just love that there's a minor happy ending in that they got little PB&J. Maybe they had a little glass of milk.
Now, are
I
they
don't
like
know.
full-size sandwiches, or are they little tiny
Oh, I
monkey
imagine
size?
it's like a full-size sandwich. These are monkeys.
That would be dope as hell. Give them like a little bit of hot cocoa, too.
Oh, man. I'm
Yeah.
envious of the monkeys now.
Man, I'll tell you what. Nothing beats a good old peanut butter and jelly sandwich, man.
Yep, especially when you're feeding it to macaque.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
let
have
that
to
one
buy you a
sit for
drink
a second.
first.
Yep. So, guys, I
Oh
since
shit,
I
Mike's here?
couldn't- Yep. So, since I couldn't get the do the monkey one, I found one a little bit older from October 30th, 2024, and we're going back to my old standbys, dailystar.co.uk. This article's by both Will Stone and Zeta Whaley.
Okay.
Ghosts are dying out because they only exist for 100 years, say paranormal experts.
Okay.
So, dead ghosts.
You know, after your expiration date, there's yet another expiration date.
I know. I love the idea that you die and then you die. So, paranormal investigators believe ghosts are dying out. A study of 100 well-known haunted spots with reports of spirits going back hundreds of years found a dearth of recent sightings. The ghosts that did interact with experts tended to tell them they had been around 100 years or less. Are you telling me they fucking questioned the ghost? Do they have a fucking census? Anyway, Brian Sterling Veet, PhD, it's probably a PhD in sandwiches, heads up the world's first paranormal rescue service. Oh, fuck you. Heads up the world's first paranormal rescue service with bases in the UK and US. His in-depth Project Half-Life report. God dang, Gordon Freeman.
I want to see the Sarah McLachlan Ghost ASPCA commercial.
And the arms
just-
of the angel.
Just all these, like, sad ghosts.
Oh, God. Anyway, so Project Half-Life report is based on more than a decade of paranormal analysis. Days of thought went into this. Anyway, he said, quote, "When all the data was considered, it was quite a shock to think that many of our once famous ghosts could be literally dying. It was apparent that famous ghosts in once notably haunted locations were being seen increasingly less frequently, and some had not been seen in many years. Project Half-Life suggests that sentient ghosts seem to have a limited lifespan, just like living humans. In simple terms, the second law of thermodynamics don't bring science into this, tells us that energy tends to disperse and degrade over time. I would argue that our findings show ghosts do conform to the second law of thermodynamics as they appear to run out of energy. I've now become well known in paranormal research circles for saying you only die twice, in homage to the James Bond movies I love. One ghost who is... I swear, man.
That mic laugh is wonderful.
One ghost who is apparently yet to die their second death is the ghost of former Prime Minister Sir Winston Churchill. Apparently, the wartime PM is haunting the women's loos of the historic Queen Mary. He is haunting the women's shitter.
I do love a good horny ghost.
Yep.
Great horny ghosts.
We're going to have to do one about horny ghosts. Mm-hmm. Singer and ghost expert Brocarde claims she saw the cigar-loving statesman stalking the hallways and lurking about the ladies' labs on the ship, now docked in California. Mm-hmm. Brocarde, who was on board for a party, said, "I always experience paranormal activity when I least expect it. I was making my way down the long... Anyway, sorry. I was making my way down the long corridor...
Making my way down... Sorry.
towards the restrooms. With each step, the air felt thinner, and I was overcome by an intense sensation of fear. I opened the bathroom door, and it was filled with a thick mist. I felt like someone was following me, as when the door slammed behind me, it slammed twice, like someone followed me in." She added, "Then I saw the full apparition of a heavy-set man with a cigar. He looked exactly like Winston Churchill. I darted out of the bathroom door like a flash of lightning. It was the quickest bathroom visit I've ever made."
Notorious corporaphiliac, Winston Churchill.
Yep.
He won the war.
And that's the article.
Wow.
Like, they end it there. It's like, okay, ooh, ghosts are dying. Have we told you about that the ghost of Winston Churchill is a fucking perv?
Like, I mean, all things considered on NPR. I was going to say that...
God damn it, I was drinking something, you bastard.
Winston Churchill was a bit of a horn dog.
Oh God, no, that's a given.
Yeah. I'm not actually like shocked at the idea that he's like creeping on poop.
Yep, fucking fecophile bastard. Not to kink shame, but like consent again.
Yeah, no, like can I watch you poop? That's how you do it.
Can I watch you boo? That's awful. So ghost or die. Here's the thing. Not to get all serious on a story from the Daily Star, but like if you consider the stone tape theory, it's the idea that like the recording does wear out.
Mm-hmm.
Like the haunting only lasts for so long. The impression only lasts so long.
Yeah.
I get like that actually makes sense to me.
But like after 100 years the ghost dies.
And again, the way they talk like they did a census.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what is that question? Do you go into a haunted location and say, "Are you dead?"
So, yeah, how you feeling?
Still here?
Still floating around? Who does it? Do you call Zach Bagans? Does he come and question the ghost?
Well, when you want answers.
Are you dead yet,
answers.
fucker? Sorry, go ahead, David.
Oh, when you want answers. When you spend years establishing your credibility, your reputation. Sorry.
Yes, thank you for doing the opening. I appreciate that.
These are our ghost adventures.
Shut up.
Stop
Mike,
running.
What are your thoughts on this?
I
mean, I know you don't have your head in your hands, but like psychically, you have your head in your hands.
No, here's the thing, is that energy, if there is some kind of spiritual energy, energy just doesn't exist in nothing. Like, think about, there's a medium for it to hold, like, wires for electricity.
Mm-hmm.
And anything we know that doesn't have, I don't know. I'm trying not to shit all over it by saying, that's all not true at all.
Again, there is a medium. It's called ectoplasm.
Or, alternately, like I said,
thing.
The stone tape theory that the physical house is holding the energy. That again, we're adding like
So you're talking about an energy that we can't measure.
Yes.
At all.
Yes.
So that it doesn't exist.
Well, they get the electromagnetic things when they do the ghost hunting.
But
so.
you're saying that somehow your bad vibes have imprinted on matter.
Yes, that's exactly what the stone tape theory is.
But that's not how things work.
I understand that, but being the host of a paranormal dumb show, I have to bring it up. I don't know. It does make a certain amount of sense to me.
Well, I would say the opposite. It's like, if it is something so unknowable as that, then it could just violate it already violates many laws of physics. It could be eternal and violate all those laws of physics too.
Hey, have we considered it's like Dead Like Me and they're just going on to their just rewards finally?
It violates the conservation of energy, and therefore the energy never dissipates.
That is the biggest like cosmic joke is just like the idea that ghosts have their own expiration date. Like, what the fuck, man? It just seems silly.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do that, you may as well jump to the idea that they were serving time as a haunting and like their term is up.
Mm-hmm.
You're out of ghost prison and you can go to heaven or hell or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's incredibly dumb, which is why I read the thing.
I'm just saying that if there are ghosts, all bets are off because anything we know logically probably doesn't apply to them.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I agree. I mean, they walk through fucking walls. They slimed Pete.
But somehow are still walk on the floor.
I once again. Sorry, somebody's gonna say something.
I was gonna say, if they're so, say if it's a house they died in, like I understand, say if someone remodeled the house and like added, walled in a doorway that the ghost was used to using when they were alive, but if they're still, adhering to the concepts of floors, and they'd also adhere to the concepts of walls too.
Yeah, no, I agree, but this also
we
goes
solved
to
it. It's bullshit.
Well, this also goes along with my theory that what's actually happening in the afterlife is it's just a spiraling trail of ghosts the Earth is leaving in space.
Yeah.
As they become unhitched from the physical realm, and you're just floating there going, well, fuck.
Well, and I heard some of those space ghosts start talk shows, so.
Hey, I love that show, man.
I don't know. I would think if there are ghosts, they are like, they're affected by gravity, I guess.
I
If
guess.
they're affected by gravity, they're still stuck on Earth. But here's the thing: is that, have you ever seen? There's like a shear experiment where it's like there's this kind of rotor thing that has like a clear, like thick fluid. I think it's like glycerin or something. You put like some drops of food coloring in it, and as they turn it, like the food coloring like smears all around. It's kind of imagine what ghosts are doing. They're just being like, as the Earth spins, they're just like being like smeared all around the Earth.
Wow, that is fucked, dude.
Because they're held on by gravity, but not actually tied to the Earth's surface by friction. So as the Earth spins, they just kind of like, I don't know, they kind of stay in place and the Earth spins under them.
I don't know, man. Again, just leaving them in space behind us. Wow. Zelda is like really upset with this conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Well, I guess we should move on.
To appease the cat.
To appease a cat. David, what's your next story?
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. That will not be in the episode.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, no, I'm editing her meows out, so except the ones that she does as I'm talking, so that's fun.
We'll see. We
yeah.
shall see.
We shall. Okay. Shit. All right. So yeah, I've got this one from Sora News 24.
Like Sora from Kingdom Hearts?
It's some Japanese term. I don't know.
Okay.
This is Japanese job quitting service contacted by other job quitting service because employee wants to quit.
Goddamn, that is fucking great right there.
Yeah, this one is from Casey Basile, and the header to it is "The Circle Completes Itself." So, one of the more unusual developments in the Japanese business world in recent years has been the advent of job quitting services called Faishoku Daiko, or job leaving proxies.
Now, I have heard about the process of leaving a job in Japan, and that is like some detailed shit.
Yeah, and also like how they the way that they try to get rid of employees is also really, really weird and interesting, and also kind of fucked.
Terrible.
But yeah.
Although here's a bad thing is, they basically, black hole you. They like give you nothing to do. That sounds like my ideal job.
But the other thing is that it's not that they don't give you nothing to do. They give you the most pointless work imaginable.
I've also heard that they give you nothing to do, and that's apparently
supposed to be shameful.
Yeah, problem is the version that I've heard and is the one where they give you like
plenty of different.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I feel like the worst one is just given the most pointless work at the weirdest hours at like the lowest pay possible. That just sounds like a typical American job.
Well, from what I understand, they can't at least the article I read said they can't lower your pay. And they don't want to fire you, so they just either give you like pointless busy work or nothing, and hope you quit out of shame.
Yeah, it's something like that. It just so long story short, it sucks,
and you'll never get a raise. But
yeah,
so there's they have these services.
Yeah. So for a fee, these companies will contact your employer and break the news that you're quitting, and then act on your behalf for any other correspondence that needs to take place to sever your professional ties to your place of work. Considering that an unpleasant workplace atmosphere is one of the most common reasons for wanting to quit your job, It's not so surprising that there's a demand for such a service that lets you sidestep the possibility of being yelled at by an overbearing supervisor, given a guilt trip about quitting, pressured into staying, or any of the other potential awkwardness that can occur when you put your resignation in personally. Among Japan's job quitting proxy companies is Momuri, whose name is a sympathetic play on the phrase Mu Mori, which is I can't take this anymore.
Oh, wow.
The company recently had the script flipped on it, though, when Momuri was contacted by a different job quitting proxy who informed Momuri that they'd been hired by one of Momuri's own employees who decided to quit.
God damn.
Right? Momuri, who has acted as a proxy for over 20,000 resignations, related the story through a post on its official Twitter account. According to Momuri, before becoming an employee, the person who we'll call Asan had been had been a Momuri customer, hiring Momuri when they quit their previous job. Asan then applied for a position with Momuri when the company was looking for part-time staff, and despite Asan having a history of frequently changing jobs after short stints, Momuri decided to hire them. Asan rarely showed up for their shifts, though, often saying that they were feeling unwell and needed the day off. Asan was scheduled to work this past Monday, but on that day, Momuri received a phone call from another job-quitting proxy instead. When Momuri asked why Asan had come to that decision, the proxy relayed that the pace of their work assignments was faster than Asan felt was a good match for their personality. Okay. Quote, we have always maintained that no matter how great of efforts they make, there will always be instances in which certain companies and workers do not mesh, says Momuri in a tweet, saying that they will not be trying to talk Asan out of their decision. Okay. Quote, all we can do now is reflect on this valuable experience and put that knowledge to use to lessen such mismatches in the future, the company says, while reevaluating whether it did all it could to recognize a worker's concern and address them before trying to improve its workplace environment. Momuri also hopes that the new perspective of having been on the receiving end of a job-quitting proxy service will help it improve how it deals with companies when it contacts them to tell them their workers are quitting.
So
Lord.
here's the thing. That the actual, informing them to quit, at least in Japan, seems like the easier part, because from what I've heard also is that I've heard of people having to go to all their employees and apologize personally to all these employees that they're leaving.
That they're letting them down.
Write an apology letter. And I'm just wondering how much...
Exit interviews.
Well, exit interviews, I think, is more of an American thing.
Well, they do it over there, too.
It's just like all this apologizing for letting the company down. I'm going, are they going to help with that, too?
I'd be like, man, fuck your company.
Like the shame culture in Japan is, very, very strong.
Yeah, all the things I like about Japan, that is it, and it's all, it's even weirdly more capitalistic than America in a lot of ways.
Yeah, the joke.
I don't
the
like
joke's
those.
on them, though. I don't have any shame.
Yeah, well, you do, but for different reasons.
Yeah, not in that way. It's like, oh, we're going to shame you because you aren't doing well at your job. I'm like, good, motherfucker.
Kevin, you'll have all internalized childhood shame.
Yeah.
I
don't care.
I appreciate how Japanese this story is.
Oh, it's very.
The only way it could be more Japanese is if
He was a Gundam pilot.
yeah, there you go. But it's just weird.
That's so fucked.
I mean, and I guess I guess there is some parts of it in Japan that probably, because in America all you do is you just hand in a 2 weeks notice. The quitting part's the easy part.
Or you just walk off.
Well, so
not ideally, but you
in
can
America,
do that.
You could do that, and you could do that in Japan too. But the problem is in Japan you get even more. I think there's less protection against blackballing than in America.
I was gonna say they blackball you, and you end up having to hire a service to go get a job as a rice farmer.
Yeah, at least in America, blackballing is illegal. On the surface, I'm sure behind the scenes, it's other things. In Japan, it seems like it's kind of easy to get blackballed.
Yeah, I do enjoy reading about Japanese work culture and thinking that I'm not in that work culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Kevin alluded to, there are services too that will basically make you disappear and give you a cash job and a new name somewhere else.
Yeah.
Usually for the Yakuza.
Well, I think
sometimes you're working. It's rural a lot of
agricultural
times.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agrarian.
Maybe for the
Agrarian.
Yakuza,
But like, and here's the thing: when Mike told me that, I was like, "Would they place me somewhere? Because that sounds kind of
Like, there's a lot of
appealing.
houses in Japan in these rural communities that are dirt cheap right now.
I keep seeing them on Facebook. It's like $9,000 for like, I mean, not the best house, but I've lived in worse.
yeah."
Like, what if we all moved to Japan and like shifted the podcast to tracking down yokai for a living?
Well, we'd be big in Japan.
Literally. Now, the thing is, you mentioned that, and there's a conspiracy theory out there that, this whole tiny house movement that's going on. Yeah, they're saying that is being put forward by the government to get us used to living in small quarter houses for when we get put in the work camps by the globalists.
It tracks. It tracks.
I hate that because, like, my brain went, yeah.
Here's the thing: is they don't have to get us used to shit. They can, just do that.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Here's the
They
thing.
can just make it happen.
Here's the thing: is that they're not going to break this shit easily. They don't need to.
No.
They're just going to like bend us over and put it in with no lube.
Can we not talk about that time I went to the proctologist?
He used lube.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. You just did.
He spit on his finger.
I wouldn't have been yelling.
You were yelling because you're not used to that.
Anyway.
Maybe he didn't use enough, but I'm sure he used some because he wouldn't have gotten it in there otherwise.
He turned me into a fucking Muppet.
Well,
anyway, let's move on.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you for that article, David. I'm sorry I made it about my bum.
Everything comes back to Kevin's bum.
I feel like bum should just be the podcast official word for butt, thanks to Mike. So Mike.
Yeah.
What have you got?
My next story?
Uh-huh.
So in kind of more recent news and everything, we covered that The Onion has bought Alex Jones's.
We didn't.
We didn't? Okay.
No.
So
and
surprise.
I'm a little pissed off because there's also like some drama going on where they're trying to block it,
But so The Onion won the bidding for Alex Jones's whole digital and physical InfoWars empire. And here's an article from Gizmodo about the weirdest domains Alex Jones has to give to The Onion.
I really want to know what they're going to do with all those boner pills.
That too. That's something to find out in the coming days. Hopefully, free boner pills for everybody.
Every man, woman, and child gets a boner pill.
I would not like a dedicative plaque that had a boner pill in it that said, Alex Jones Memorial Boner Pill or something, to buy from The Onion with the proceeds going to the EFF or something.
That sounds like something they do at Cards Against Humanity.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
But I'd pay $20 for a little plaque that had a boner pill in it.
Oh, man, Robert Evans would just have his whole fucking house lined with them. Oh, my God.
So the satirical news site The Onion purchased InfoWars last week after Alex Jones was forced to liquidate his holdings to pay families of Sandy Hook shooting victims who won a defamation suit against the conspiracy theorist. Jones is trying to throw a wrench in the sale with all kinds of legal tricks. But in the meantime, it's fascinating to look at the list of assets The Onion will acquire if the sale is finalized. Specifically, the list of domains purchased by InfoWars over the years is pretty wild.
Oh, boy.
The domains include plenty of names that make sense and are entirely predictable, including variations of InfoWars and such.
Roars.
But there are some truly bizarre options. There are also some truly bizarre domains in the list of assets that will be handed over to The Onion. I'm not going to read their synopsis because I want to read all of these. They are quite crazy. So here's the list in alphabetical order.
Mm-hmm.
There are 83 of these.
Holy shit!
This is a partial list too. So apparently, I guess this might be the more crazy ones. But Americasmasher.com.
Wait, what? America's isn't that a porno?
Americasmasher.com.
Americasmasher.com. I like that one.
ArnoldExposed.com.
What?
ArnoldExposed.net and ArnoldExposed.org. ArnoldTheInvader.com.
Is this about Schwarzenegger?
I don't know. AmericanInvisibilityProject.com.
Okay, that's an Alex Chu site.
AsiaWars.com.
That is definitely an Alex Chu site.
BabyNimmo.com. NIMMO. BabyNimmo.
What the?
.com.
Okay, you read a few more. I'm gonna look up what a Nemo is.
BecomeASupermale.com.
Another Alex Chu website.
Yeah, for real.
BidenSupporters.com.
Nemo is an American professional baseball player.
Okay.
Baby Nemo.
BigLieObama.com.
Oh, of course.
ClarityShot.com.
Wait, Clarity is that
That's
how
one of
you
the-
finish a porno?
I think that's one of his products.
Oh, right.
ConspiracyFact.info.
That tracks.
The most conspiracy website I've ever heard.
God damn it.
Cookinmemes.com.
Wait, back up. What was that one?
Cookinmemes.com. COOKIN. Cookinmemes.com.
Right.
It's just
Sounds
all
like, you
the
know-
bear shit posts.
Like hot memes
Yeah,
coming at you.
That's actually a pretty good one for some place that just has memes.
Like a rival to 9gag.
Yeah, exactly. Cuckdorsey.com.
Oh, please tell me they haven't gotten mantiscuck.net.
Cuckly.com.
God damn it.
DeportIllegalaliens.us.
Wow,
Jesus.
that is like on the goddamn nose.
Derpstate.news. I like that one.
I want to buy that off them.
Derpstate.news.
That should be
The Onion really needs to do something with that. That should be,
Oh, yeah.
its
that's
own thing.
that's their landing page for everything.
DonaldMcRonald.com.
What?
Donald McRonald. Don'tBeGoogle.com. EmperorObama.com.
Okay.
AndTheChineseVirus.com.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fuck you. Not you, them.
EnemiesOfTheRepublic.com.
Lord.
EvilCities.com. EvilIsLoose.com. FluorideCleanse.com.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, that's about to be pertinent.
FluorideShield.com.
God.
FreedomNugget.com.
Wait. I like that. Wasn't that an album by Cake?
Maybe. FutureNews.news. That's a little redundant there.
Yeah, future.news would have been fine.
Gangstagov.us.
Wait. Oh, that's racist.
GlennBeckDeception.com.
Oh, that's petty.
GlobalistConquest.com.
Okay.
And here he had some obsession with something. GoblinFire.com.
He would go on rants about goblins.
GoblinLove.com.
Okay, whoa. We just went into Alfie territory.
GoblinNest.com.
Ew.
GoodGuysWithGuns.org.
No.
Jesus.
No.
I'mNotBragging.news.
We got an update here. I'm still not bragging.
Oh. Ooh, here's one that's a little icky. Infobabe.us.
I hate that.
Oh,
so
God.
much. That's the only one I knew about.
It's like the page 5.
Infobabes.us.
It's like the page 5 girl in the Sun or whatever that British newspaper is.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Infowarpets.com.
Oh, God. Hey, y'all, my dog's racist.
Is there an InfoWarBabies.com?
Jim Henson's InfoWar
Haven't
babies.
got there yet. I mean, I don't think so. That would have been earlier. So
InfoWarBabies.
here's some I guess hints at infighting. JoeRoganExposed.com.
Oh, that's in preparation
Yeah.
for the eventual falling out.
MadMaxWorld.tv.
.tv.
Maskskill.com. Maskskill.com.
Oh, fuck off, man.
Jesus.
The Crystal Lady probably went there.
NewWorldOrderZombies.com.
That is a video game I would play.
ObamaEnemyWithin.com.
Oh, fuck off.
ObamaSlave.com. I'm just going to go down all
Whoa.
the Obamas. ObamaSlavery.com.
Whoa.
ObamaSlaves.com.
God
Oh, there's
damn.
ObamaSlave.net.
Oh, thank God.
ObamaSlaves.net. ObamaTakeover.net. It's not talking about Obama as a slave. It's talking about us becoming Obama's slaves.
It's still not cool.
It's not cool, no. Offworldsocial.com.
Okay, that's hilarious because he also says there are off-world slave camps where they send humans.
OperationToWin2020.com.
That's relevant now. Isn't it?
Posthuman.news.
Oh God.
Oh man, that's a good URL for like
It is.
post-human studies. What the fuck?
Yeah, fuck off, Alex.
RiaCoffeeParty.com.
That just sounds like a shock site.
Okay, I know what Coffee Party is vaguely. It's some weird
Like,
alt-right thing, but I don't want to Google it and have it in my search history.
You said Rhea Coffee Party, so like the shock site version of that is like someone like diarrheaing into a coffee cup or something.
Yeah, it's Rhea Perlman.
RiseOfObama.com. No, Rise of FEMA. Rise of FEMA.
Oh, okay.
Rise of FEMA.
Well, that goes back a ways.
RedBloodParty.com. RedPillParty.com.
Ugh.
RepublicKiller.com. RepublicFall.com. RonPaulCommandBase.com.
Ew. What the fuck?
RonPaulWarRoom.com.
God damn it.
Oh, here's just flipping it around. SlaveObama.com. SlavesOfObama.com. SlavesOfObama.net. StartHavingKids.com. No, thank you.
Oh, that's Elon Musk's new favorite website.
Yep.
StonePetition.com.
Stone petition?
SucculentDinosaur.com.
Whoa! Hang on. I think I'm in love with the URL. Succulent dinosaur.
TheGlobalistConquest.com.
Oh, Lord.
TheEndOfUs.com. Okay, this one legitimately is awesome. I want this URL. TheInfoPimp.net.
Oh, my God. Okay. If Paul were still around,
You need the
that
info
would
pimp.
be his website, the Info Pimp.
Oh, it's beautiful.
The rise is the fall.
This
.com.
Some of these are like reading custom license plates.
Yeah, because it's all the word no kerning. So the rise is the fall.com. The rise of FEMA.com.
These all just sound like the titles of like those Ben Shapiro books.
Yes.
Those novels that he writes.
TrumpSecrets.news. TwoFacedObama.com.
Oh, wow, that's low.
WhatIsEndgame.com.
I don't know.
What is
What is it?
Endgame.net? What is Endgame.org? Here's another kind of good one, although it's a little derogatory. WokiLeaks.news.
Oh, I love that one, actually. WokiLeaks. I hate how creative that is.
He must have like a web guy or something that was.
Actually,
thinking
the
of
thing
something.
is, I just picture him sitting in a chair, sweating, eating macaroni and cheese while he spews these out,
drunk.
and someone's just writing them down.
drunk off his ass.
Oh, he's mixing the Jack Daniels into the mac and cheese.
Jesus.
UberFreedom.com.
Uber freedom.
UniversityWars.com. FactsToFly.com. And VioletBlog.com.
So, are you telling me he didn't have a I'llSuckYourDick.com?
I mean, like I said, this was just a outtake. There
Okay.
is a document cloud thing that has all of them listed. It's basically the assets that were up for auction or whatever. And it has
Frogconversiontherapy.org.
So, Have you heard, David, any of Alex's testimony on the January 6th stuff? Because it is fucking hilarious.
I haven't, but like today or this week in class, we were doing we covered the documentary Feels Good Man about the whole Pepe the Frog thing and Matt Fury's.
Yeah.
So they had a deposition with Alex Jones, and it is the funniest thing because he starts like grunting and stretches like, "Oh, sorry, I worked out this morning." During the deposition, it's just amazing.
There's this one part where he's talking about January 6th. He gets there, and his wife doesn't want him to go out, and she's like, "I'll have sex with you. I'll suck your dick." And they've been using that audio on what used to be What's It Called for a while. So, like, they'd just be talking, and Dave Ross would hit the button, and you just hear, "I suck your dick."
So in this brief and everything, it says there are approximately 280 domains.
Jesus.
And some of the ones that we didn't read that are here are stuff like radioviewer.com, myprivacyshop.com,
Damn, Alex, save some.
supersurvivalstore.com, literallyridiculous.com. So like he was sitting on some gold URLs here.
Like,
That
here's the
son
thing.
of a bitch.
Here's the thing. I don't like the idea of deepfakes, but the funniest thing ever would be the Onion just doing InfoWars, but with a deepfake Alex Jones.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. I got a great idea. What they do is they hire Will Sazzo to play Alex Jones and just deep fake Alex Jones' face onto him.
I was going to say, hire the guy that's been doing those, future whatever deep fakes with the aliens or whatever that you really like.
Neuroviz.
Just do Alex Jones like that.
Yeah, the unanswered oddities videos, David. Mm-hmm. Get that guy.
Yeah, it would be funny if they just like don't even like mention it or draw attention to it. Just have like the deepfake Alex Jones say more and more progressive things.
Yeah.
Memebrew.com, memekitchen.com, nextnewsmedia.com, postnewsera.com, Action7 News.
Action 7. What the fuck?
News.
What the fuck? How are you going to steal Action 7 as a URL?
NewsGuardWatch.org.
That's a lot.
SummitNews.store.
.store.
PrisonPlanet.tv. ConspiracyFact.info.
Does he have storkfucker.net, just out of curiosity?
Don't know, but there's, like I said, 280 approximate URLs.
I'll suck your dick.
Oh, and there's a whole 2.5 pages of
Dear God.
Yeah, I think we're good.
yeah, a lot of variations. Most of these are variations on info. Oh no, more.
No.
The cooler supernatural selection pod.com.
I'm surprised I didn't have to fight him for the URL.
Yeah, there's
Jesus.
a lot of them. So yeah,
We're going to get supernatpod.dick next. No,
yeah, hopefully. Oh, then it's just a list of assets. Desktop,
Boner.
generic, HP Design Jet, iMac,
Boner
Philips Section
pills.
Studio Light, large
Hey.
TV,
Hey.
Goblins,
couch.
3 dozen.
Did he sell prepper buckets, Mike?
I don't
Because
know.
I will buy prepper buckets from the Onion.
I think he probably just sold like the Jim Baker ones.
Oh.
Yeah, like Jim. Like it seems like Jim Baker would probably be like, no,
Okay,
we'll advertise.
Here we go. Survival Shield X3 1-ounce bottles, quantity 28.
Huh.
Bod Ease. I'm guessing that's some kind of
That's probably some kind of male supplement.
14,000.
Whoa, that is a lot of male supplement.
The Real Red Pill Plus, 715. Vitamin Mineral Fusion, 7,166. CBD Full Spectrum Tincture, 945.
Having taken a tincture, can I just say that doesn't do shit for nothing? It didn't calm me down. It didn't stop my back from hurting. It just pissed me off.
It depends. I know somebody did a THC tincture and everything.
That's what I was given, and it didn't do nothing.
Probably, anyway.
Anywho.
Vitamin C with zinc, 6,582.
Aspirin, 11
Survival
billion.
Shield X2 nascent iodine, 26,730.
Fucking hell.
Super
Goblin
concentrated
repellent.
Goblin attractor.
Super concentrated beet extract essence Vasio beet, 9,132.
Goblin anal glands.
Brain Force
3.
Ultra, 13,231.
Goblin
What was
teeth.
that last one?
Brain Force Ultra.
I've heard of Brain Force. This is some of his shit.
Ultra 20. These are all his supplements and stuff. So and they have costs listed, a total cost of $1,214,000 estimated.
Yeah. Wow.
That I think that's cost, like as in what
He pays
paid.
before markup.
total sale price from what he would have got off of it was $3,925,000.
Holy
At
shit.
his, rates.
Hey, we need a grift. You guys want to
Wow.
start selling pyramid helmets?
So here you go. So his Survive Shield X3 1-ounce bottle, which his cost was $3.50. His price on his store was $29.95.
Okay, again, we need to start making our own pyramid helmets and selling them.
Yeah.
Like anti-5G helmets that are just like wireframe pyramids
Yeah.
made from like coat hangers.
Pocket
Yeah,
lint,
CB
good for digestion.
Yeah, perfect.
The CBD Full Spectrum Tincture, which is his most pricey thing, cost him $29, and he sold for $99.95.
Son of a bitch. I thought the markup on wine was crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Jeez,
So-
Mike, thanks. That was pretty fucking good.
also some of his had average units sold per day, like the let's see here, his most popular seller per day was the Bod Ease, which cost him $7.37. He sold for $48.70. He sold about 350 of them a day.
Holy shit. Mike,
And he had about 40 days of inventory on hand.
David, Mike, do either of y'all know how to make pills?
I mean, in a general sense.
Okay. We got to figure something out.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could chocolate coat some rocks.
Hey, I like where this is going. So, thank you,
A little-
Mike.
Yeah, a little look there into Alex Jones's Empire of Turds.
Yes. I can't wait to buy those from the Onion. So, guys, that's
Yeah.
our stories for the week. I have got something I am delighted to bring to the table, and it is not Phantoms and Monsters Theater, so, you don't have to put up with the song. We've got Reddit already this week.
Okay.
Yay.
And this one comes from a subreddit Mike introduced me to r/humanoid encounters,
Oh, shit.
which is about humanoid encounters like aliens or Bigfoot or gnomes or what the fuck ever. In this this post is from a user called Storm Expert 1140. And the title, I'm gonna read it, and then we'll let David get the laughter out of his system. Bald Oompa Loompas fucking in my backyard? ? Humboldt County, California.
Sorry about that. I got a little busy.
Nope.
So, you asked David earlier if he knew where Humboldt is. Humboldt is in the northern part of the
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's way far away. So you've been driving really far, haven't you?
Yeah, no, it was quite a drive to get there. Had my fun, drove back.
Yeah. Now, the funny thing is, after I found this, I found a lot of people from Humboldt County with photos of the fucking Oompa Loompas. So, let me read this story, all right? This event took place on 11/10/24 in Humboldt County, California, U.S. I'd been hearing this terrible chirping, screeching sound for the past 3 nights outside my window. Finally got sick of it, so I decided to investigate. Was expecting some dumb bird, but no. I turn my flashlight on and uncover what has to be the single most troubling spectacle to ever meet my eyes in my 29 years of life. Two orange and very naked little creatures were going at it in the middle of my zucchini patch. Their eyes were beady and their mouths were agape in the way that turtle mouths are agape when they're making love. Just an awful sight altogether. Our eyes met, and they sat there for a second staring at me with what I can only describe as empty-headed surprise. Then, in an instant, the one on top left off, and the one on top left off, and the two little fuckers scurried away from sight in what felt like mere seconds. So, like, what the fuck did I see? They literally look like Oompa Loompas from hell.
Now, I think that's a Tromaville pumpkin patch.
Anyone else seen anything like this, or am I just cursed? Oh God. So okay, so the comments, it stays rich. Mm-hmm. And of course we're gonna read the very first comment. Hang on, let me get some water because I'm dying here. Oh God.
Kevin tickled himself to death.
Well, my throat was getting raspy and the laughter didn't help. So the person quotes the "I turned on my flashlight" line and says, "I'm sorry, I know this traumatized you, but I couldn't help but laugh at how you worded the whole damn thing." Next is a series of 3 posts by two different users, my bad, Minnesota 420 and Anomaly 33. And I'm going to have to sing it. Oompa loompa fuckity doo. I pre-fucked your zucchinis for you. Oompa loompa fuckity dee. Next time you fuck, you'll be thinking of me. What do you get when you happen to see small orange man fucking your zucchini? Quite the strange sight for anyone's eyes. You'll wonder how, but mostly why. I don't like the look of it. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm trying not to die. Okay. And then somebody, the next actual post. You guys seem to be infested with these little things, OP. Some recent post in r/Humboldt.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's a series of posts of, I took photos of these orange gnomes. And the dude replied, "Holy fuck, that's them. Those are the little fuckers. They even made the same face as the one in that drawing. Oh my God." And someone said, "I'm in California. I wonder if I'll see one for myself." Oh, and somebody said, "Guys, what in the fuck is happening here? Is this the veil lifting, the fire in the madhouse McKenna describes? I sort of wrote off the drawing, but now 2 more? Seriously, what the fuck?" Oh my God. And then somebody posted a picture of the weird little thing washing Marlon Brando's head in the island of Dr. Moreau. Oh God. So yeah, I guess be on the lookout for Oompa Loompas fucking in your zucchini.
Well, they'll probably head south for the winter, so it's getting pretty close now.
Yeah, apparently they're turning up on trail cams there too. This is great.
So what I'm hearing is we have to fly out to California and do a road trip.
David, we got to do this.
They're just little, like horny pumpkin spice goblins.
Yeah, pretty much.
'Tis the season, I guess.
Okay, somebody asked something that was deleted, and the OP responded, they ran off like two chubby human babies, a very quick waddle almost. I think one of them briefly went on all fours, but it might have just fallen over for a second. They looked very silly. Oh my god.
It just sounds like something out of, like, Smiling Friends.
Yeah, okay, just saw your post after running into these two things. Like, there's a shocking number of people seeing these little fucks. Oh, the photo got deleted.
Oh.
Because somebody was asking, is this an escaped pet monkey? Oh, my God. Yeah, no, they said they're about the height of a small newborn baby. God, I haven't laughed that hard in a long fucking time. That was great. Oh, thank you, Reddit. I am so happy we had that. I'm just basking in the afterglow now.
Holy shit, man. Holy shit.
Yeah. God. Just little fat babies waddling away. Oh, so guys, that's it for the week. Oh, David, have you got any plugs?
No, not right now. I'm preoccupied with visions of these little orange freaks.
The bad thing is, I'm picturing the Oompa Loompas from Coda's World.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Mike, have you got anything you want to plug?
Oompa Loompa doopity doo. I hope you don't step in Oompa spoo.
Gross.
Jesus.
So that's your plug, huh?
Yep, that's all I got.
Well used time there.
Yes.
Yep, that's great. I do have a plug. I am updating Errand Apprentice as I can, so if you would like to check out my comic, you can go to www.the-webcomics.com/the_errant_apprentice, capitals on the T, E, and A. I'll try to get a link up to that somewhere that's easier to find. But yeah, that's my plug. I want to thank everyone for listening, because holy crap, you got to hear about the fucking Oompa Loompas.
Oh, there. I do want to say something.
What's that?
Say, they could check out the zine.
Yes, again.
Because it's the first time anything of my writing has been anywhere.
In print.
Ever.
Yes.
Anyone other than Kevin or some unnamed person that rejected me
Yeah.
for that story.
Okay, in all fairness, the person that rejected you, Mike, was Jeffrey Craner
I don't know who that is.
from Welcome to Night Vale. So, that's a thing.
And not so much rejected me as just never, accepted me.
You got ghosted.
I literally
Never
got a
got it.
rejection for that one story that I wrote.
Never got a rejection.
recently.
It was just I submitted it and never heard anything.
Yeah.
because-
Did you actually get a rejection, David?
Oh yeah, no, they said they weren't interested at this time, so
Okay,
that's
you know
why
what you
I
ought to
published
do?
it.
Yeah, you know what you ought to do
Wow.
is you need to do like Stephen King and get one of those the spike things for mail and put it on your wall and put all your rejections on there.
Yeah, no, like it doesn't bother me. I've been rejected plenty of times. I'm used to it, but no, it's just it's one of those things you just kind of roll with it and move on. And everybody read the story, liked it, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Hey, that's the important thing. People
and
like it.
And it is related to the show as well.
Yeah.
Because the dead body that they are guarding is named M. Rutherford.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shame about Mike.
Yeah, shame about my. And then the story is about red caps, which are Scottish goblins,
Yes,
not just
yes,
Dungeons
they are.
and Dragons enemies.
Man, me and Mike used to play Champions online, and the Red Caps were like a faction you had to fight. So that's a thing.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. God, forget it. We're not doing that. Arriba! Thank you, everyone, for listening. If you would like to learn more about the show, head to supernatpod.rocks. That is supernatpod.rocks. You can find a link to our me clearing my throat, a link to our merch store, our Patreon. You can find the zine there, and you can join us on the Discord. We have got quite the wonderful community that is slowly growing over time, and we would love to have you there.
Another URL for the pile, podcastthroatclear.com.
He'll suck your dick. And so, again, thanks for listening. We will see you next time. So until then, stay safe and stay frosty. Goodbye. I don't like the look of it.
Humboldt County Orangefuckers.org.
Orange little men in my zucchini patch .news.
Well, I can't top that.
Holy shit.